what abuse is, because I had that horrible phone call with Dynamic Recovery Solutions, and the representative David and the manager Tanya Sales. And so yes, I did complain to the FCC, the FTC, and the Attorney General, which you can see in the previous video. I was looking at this power and control wheel that I really highly recommend taking a look. It's from the National Center on Domestic and Sexual Violence, and it was developed by the Domestic Abuse Intervention Project. Now, you know, like whenever official bill collectors, debt collectors, you know, you talk about them being abusive, they always dismiss it, but that is actually one of the power and control abuses, is to minimize, deny, and blame. And that's the experience I have had with debt collectors. Even if they're mistaken, they just minimize the trauma they're causing me, and they're blaming me for having this alleged debt, which I don't have. But even if I did have a debt, abuse is not compensation. And I don't know, it just is not, it's not business that they're doing. Anyway, so I find that Dynamic Recovery Solutions, they minimized, blamed, denied the validity of my experience. David, the initial representative I talked to, he was isolating me. He was controlling, like I was trying to, I told him the debt was inaccurate, and he wouldn't listen. He just kept on saying my name, repeating my full name over and over again, and just like rambling on. And I was like, I wanted to speak to the manager because there was a mistake, and he wouldn't do that. And also, he wouldn't tell me who the original debtors were. And so he was controlling and isolating me in this, you know, with my phone. And the thing is, I have a prepaid cell phone, so I have to pay for their calls. So I really needed to get off their call list. He wouldn't give me the information. Even when I talked to Tanya Sales, she said we don't have a call list. So you know, what is this? I mean, telemarketing? I mean, debt collection telemarketing? I mean, they have to have a call list. How else did they call me and have my name? Anyways, emotional abuse, they put me down, they made me feel bad, they made me think like I'm crazy when Tanya invalidated the degree of abuse, played mind games, humiliated me, made me feel guilty. And the thing is, like, I'm like, I know, like, I only have one credit card and my student loan, so, you know, it could be some sort of identity theft. But they didn't even, like, allow me to be like, this is a mistake. This is completely, it was like the debt wasn't even, like, the truth of the matter wasn't relevant to Dynamic Recovery Solutions or David or Tanya Sales. Intimidation, I guess it was intimidating, coercion and threats. You know, she was like, when I talked to Tanya, when David finally let me in after, like, I was hysterical, but she was like, you're refusing to deal with your debt. And the thing is, there is no debt. And legally, they are supposed to send me a hard copy of any debt within 30 days of contacting me. I would say that's pretty much it, though. It was a psychologically violent episode that I went through with Dynamic Recovery, and they denied it, minimized it, and are blaming me for, you know, I'm on their list, and I'm somebody to be abused by Dynamic Recovery Solutions. And I would say debt collectors, and I would say the U.S. Department of Education hires debt collectors that have the same exact technique. That's the thing that just perplexes me. Is like so this is a business endeavor, and yet you're torturing. You're actually. I mean, my father was a brainwasher, interrogator in Yugoslavia, and so I know what torture is, and that's what they're doing. And I'm like, what is? It's just bizarre. It boggles my mind. And the reason why I'm doing these videos is because I think people need to speak up and hold these places accountable. This is totally inappropriate. Pardon me, I'm having a post-nasal drop. And one last thing is I'm billing Dynamic Recovery Solutions for their repeated intrusions and their failure to follow through as a proper debt collector should. So I just recommend doing that. And if you want to know more about my format that I'm going to use for the bill, I'm charging $499 for every error on their part. That's some sort of standard I encountered somewhere, and I can't remember all the details about it. But if you look at telemarketing penalties, that's kind of about right. Or junk mail like penalties when junk mailers break the rules, break the law. When you've requested not to get junk mail or whatever, $499 is the penalty. So anyways, that's what I'm doing. Just because little people like me, I mean, I did contact the Attorney Generals and the FCC and the FCC at who knows what if I'm going to be advocated for. So I feel better actually just billing them. They ruined my day, and they consume my time. And these folks are getting paid, so I should too. So anyways, good luck with your process, and I send all the best to all. Thank you for watching, and feel free to like this video.